In the past few weeks I've been playing around with different designs for roads in my LEGO City. The biggest reason for that is that it will take up less space than the official road plates that LEGO produces. So in the search of the perfect street I found different possibilities, and in this video I will show you how you can make your very own LEGO roads. So the official LEGO road plates are very nice if you want some easy roads in your street where all the cars will fit on. But if you want to save up room like I do, or want to make something a little bit more interesting, you can also design your very own roads. Of course there are 1,000 ways to do this, but in this video I will show you how you can make your very own roads in 3 different ways, and these 3 are, well, my personal favorites. So a very well-known option is to make your very own road with some bricks, and you'll do this with a snot technique. So for this you will need some bricks that are 1 stud wide. How long they should be depends on how long you want your road to be. So they could be 1x8 or 1x6 or 1x2, whatever you want. In this case I'm going to be using 1x8 bricks in light bluish gray, but of course you can also use whatever color you want. Of course you can also connect multiple sets of these roads, and that way you can make a bigger one. And you will also need some bricks with studs on one side, a plate and a couple of tiles. So like I said, in this case I've used some 1x8 light bluish gray bricks and some 1x4 light bluish gray bricks with studs on one side. I've made this road about 7 bricks wide, since it's about the same size as 1 lane on a regular road plate. So what we are going to do is connect all of these bricks on their sides, and literally all 7 of them. Of course you can use less if you want to do that. You don't necessarily need to, but you can. But just attach them together and you'll get this. So the next thing you're going to do is grab the 1x4 bricks with the studs on one side and add those, and on top of that you want to add a plate of the same size, of course. And after that you can put some tiles on there to make yourself a sidewalk. And now I see I don't really have enough tiles, but I have more over here, of course. So I'm gonna grab these. Never have enough tiles in this world. Really don't. And there you go. And now you have a nice sidewalk. And this is the basic idea of it. Of course you can put a row of another bricks underneath here to make it all stronger if you want to. Not necessary, but you can do that. You can also use some jumper plates so you can put some minifigs on here. But this is the basic structure of it. Now the biggest benefit of this is you can very easily make any design you want. For instance, I've seen them being just as big as a regular road plate. And then you can put a plate in here, for instance white, to make the little stripes, to make the distinction between the 2 different lanes. You can put stripes here, you can make it any color you want, you can use different colors if you want to. That's all fine, I mean you can do whatever you want. Of course this is also a very easy way to make your own roads. It doesn't take up much time. I mean this is done very quickly. There are some downsides to this design though. It's harder to make a curve in the road, like an actual curve like this. Bricks tend to be straight, not curved. You can do it, but it's a bit of a hassle. And this is also the case for the other options. So keep that in mind if you're making making your own road. But this one is really probably the hardest to do that with. Also, your road is higher than your regular base plates, so you might want to lift up your buildings as well with a Mills construction, for instance. And that means you do have a little bit more work in store. But the basic idea, that looks just fine. It works. So for the second design, I'm using this one myself actually in my city right now. You will be needing a stack of 1x2 tiles in your preferred color. You will also need some 1x1 tiles in the same color, a few plates and some 2x2 tiles for your sidewalks. If you're using smaller plates, you might want to start by putting those next to each other. Like so, or any other way you like. But you can basically connect all those plates if you want to. Now, you grab some of your 1x2 tiles, a few of those, and what you're going to do is you're going to start in the middle or any other spot, but pick a spot, and you're going to put one in here on the top like this, so vertically. Below that I'm gonna put one horizontally and like this. And now you can easily connect the other plate and then go down again. Make sure you connect them like this. So the first vertical one is over here. Then on the second stud of the 1x2 tile, you put one horizontally, and then below that one like this. So make sure you keep this. Of course you can do it differently, but this is the design I'm using right now, so make sure you keep it like this. And then you basically just continue this. So you grab some more tiles and you continue this. For this design, to make sure it looks like it's all continuing the design, you use some 1x1 tiles to fill in the gaps. So if you start on the next part, this is what you want to do. And to show you why, make sure they're all connected. If you want to keep going on that design, you need a spot to put this tile. Of course it cannot fit next to this one, so you put it beneath there. And then you can finish it up. And then over there we go. I don't have quite enough tiles left, but this is a basic idea what you get. And next to that, of course, you can again put a sidewalk as big as you want. And there went my train sign. Let's put that back. There you go. But this is the basic idea you get. I actually have a bigger one to show you guys because, like I said, I'm using this myself. And this is an idea of what you can get. Now, like you can see, you can easily adjust some stuff. I put a crossing in here for pedestrians. But you can see the basic design of it. You see that this just keeps going, and I use the 1x1 tiles to mimic the idea of the continuing the design. And what I like about this design is it makes roads look a little bit more interesting, in my opinion, rather than just it being all flat and smooth and everything. It looks a bit more like there's actual bricks in there, and that's actually what you see in residential areas in the Netherlands a lot. So I really like to use this. It's also very easy to add smaller additions to your existing roads, and it's easier to create a curve because the tiles will let you more easily create a curve like this. So it's very easy to add some lines, like with the other design. That way you can make the distinction between the different lanes. You can add more height to the sidewalk if you want to by adding another plate. It's fairly easy to adjust this basic design. So that's what I really like. The downside is that it does take up a lot, and seriously, a lot of tiles. I mean, the 1x2 tiles aren't that big, so if you want to cover a large area like this, you are going to need a lot of them. And even though those tiles are pretty cheap together, it can make a pretty costly endeavor. So if you want to do all your roads like this in a big city, prepare for some cost, seriously. Making the pattern takes a little while. It's very prone to making mistakes, so you have to stay concentrated. And of course, the regular plates are a bit higher than the base plates are. So again, it will be a little bit higher than your buildings if there are on base plates. Of course, you can also use some base plates to make this road on, then you won't have that problem. So that's easily fixed. So a third option is cobblestones. For this one, you will need a lot, and I seriously mean a lot of 1x1 tiles and some 1x4 bricks with studs on the side. And you will need those in both the same color or a different color, depends on what you want, but you can do both. So to start off with this design, you're gonna grab a 1x4 brick with studs on one side and some tiles, and you basically make a straight line of tiles on that. And you're gonna put it like this, so vertically. So next to that, you can attach two others next to that straight line. And what you're gonna do is this one are gonna be turned a little bit. And then you're gonna do that for the entire row. And on the other side as well, make sure they're turned, of course, the other side. And then add some more 1x4 bricks and grab some more tiles Do the same thing again. Again with a little bit of a curve. There you go. The last one got lost a little bit. There we go. So then you get a little bit of a cobblestone effect with the curved bricks and all. Now what I've seen people do is move these up or down a little bit, about the height of one plate. And then it looks a little bit more uneven than cobblestone usually is. So this one is a bit of a hassle, but it can look nice. You really can. Especially if you do it on a larger surface, which I've seen people do. So that's really nice. So the design is fairly simple. It just takes a lot of time to get done. I like the look of it because it's something different than just the regular roads. Two downsides though, the roads again will be higher than your other buildings since you're using bricks. You can't really use plates though because there would not be enough space to actually turn the tiles. So that's why you're using these. The other problem is that you will need a lot, and I really mean a lot of tiles to get this done. And that can make this project very, very costly. I mean, if you want to do a large area like this, beware. It's gonna be a lot of money. So these are the three different ways to make your very own Lego roads. Of course, there are many, many, many more. You can use 1x1 round tiles or round plates to make a road. You can use different kind of tiles and plates mixed in with each other, whatever you want. So by all means, let me know what your favorite design is in the comments. I'm very curious. If it's one of these, great. If it's something else, please let me know. I'm always looking for new ideas. If you like the video, please hit like. If you don't want to miss any future videos, click subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.